Hello everyone and a very good morning. Thank you for joining us for this exclusive webinar. I am Subhash, Customer Specialist for Zoho ShowTime and your host for this session. Usually, presentations are always a monologue providing no way for your audience to interact with you. How do you get your audience to listen to you? If they do, how do you know if you really connected with them? How do you find out which slide worked and which did not? In short, how do you measure your presentation performance? Most presentation tools and software focus on making your slides prettier. Yes, they do give you those fancy looking objects and charts, but they do nothing to address the real challenges you face. And this is exactly where ShowTime can help you. So, what is ShowTime? ShowTime is a presentation delivery platform that connects the speaker and the audience. It is a web and mobile app that brings interactivity into presentations. ShowTime gives your audience a voice. During face-to-face presentations, there are a lot of mobile screens. ShowTime uses them all to its advantage and allows audience to engage in real time. The presenters, meanwhile, can assess audience engagement and view performance reports to improve presentations. With this tool, you can create a presenter's resume and showcase your skills as a speaker. ShowTime works on any laptop or any mobile device, be it a smartphone or a tablet. For those of you who are not comfortable presenting using a smartphone, you can still use a clicker to deliver your talks. ShowTime is compatible with the clicker as well. ShowTime is compatible with PowerPoint, which means it does not matter if you are going to be a PowerPoint user. You can still upload your PPT or PDF file right into ShowTime and deliver your talk. Today's agenda. Today, we will learn how to install the PowerPoint plugin and access ShowTime from within the presentation window. We will learn how to start using ShowTime for the web. Also, we will cover the mobile applications, the presenter app and the viewer app, two different apps, one for the host and one for the audience. Let us now start with the plugin. Instead of a usual demo, I thought you will understand the tool better if you get an actual look and feel of it. Do remember, ShowTime is currently best suited for face-to-face presentations. So, let's get started. Go to zoho.com/ShowTime. This is ShowTime's website. Click on the PowerPoint tab. The first step is to install the plugin. To install, click Download Now and the plugin will automatically download. There are two buttons, one for the 64-bit PowerPoint version and the other is for the 32-bit version. You can download the required version. Double-click on the downloaded setup file and follow the steps to complete the installation. But please note that this plugin is currently only for Windows systems. Yes, the plugin works only for Windows systems. This is my PowerPoint window. The installed plugin will be visible in the top bar. In the ShowTime tab, you can see the buttons related to it. To start using ShowTime, you need to log in. You can log in using your Zoho account or any of the below accounts like Google, Yahoo, etc. Once you sign in, you can see your image here. I'm now going to give you an idea of what these icons are. Completed talks. This is a list of talks you have already delivered using ShowTime. Getting started. This is a guide to help you understand ShowTime at your own pace. Send feedback. The ShowTime plugin was launched a month ago and we are still facing minor issues. It will be great if you could write to us with your concerns. Before presenting, it is important to sync your presentation in PowerPoint with your ShowTime cloud account. Syncing uploads your presentation to the cloud. Only when your slides are on the cloud can your attendees connect with you during your talk. Now my presentation is syncing. Once your presentation is synced, you will get this success message. Now you can start presenting right away or keep it for later. To present already synced presentations, click on Present. Here, you will be prompted to set an audience key. An audience key is nothing but a passcode for your audience to connect and follow your presentation on their devices. The audience key for today's session is awesome. Once done, launch your presentation. This is the presenter's screen. This is very similar to the PowerPoint presenter view. Here, you can see the next slide and the slide notes for the current slide. Now, let me tell you how this is different for the PowerPoint presenter view. This little heart button here indicates the live number of likes for the slide during your session. When you click on this button on the top right, you can see a thumbnail view of all the slides in your deck. Clicking this button will show you the live questions that you have received during the course of your session. This here is the engagement gauge. This will show you the number of live participants connected and are active in your session. This is the instruction slide that will be first shown on the projector. This is the only part of the entire presenter screen that your audience will see. This little projector-like icon will bring back the instruction slide if you want to show your audience the audience key. You can instruct your audience to join the talk by going to attend.zoho.com or use the ShowTime Viewer app on their mobiles. Now, it will be great if you could use an alternate tab and enter attend.zoho.com. Use the audience key awesome and join. You will see the presentation from your audience perspective. I hope you all have joined my session. Let me continue the presentation from here. Well, ShowTime brings your audience to the heart of any discussion, enabling audiences. With ShowTime, anyone connected to your talk can view your presentation on any device they choose to. The viewer or the audience could be anywhere around the world and could still be connected to your talk. All they would need is the right audience key. Let's say you tune in late for a talk. How do you know what's been presented? ShowTime lets you go back and browse previous slides no matter where the presenter is. Audience will now be able to create an emotional connection with the speaker. If you like it, then show it. ShowTime also helps presenters drive better discussion. Your audience can directly text and ask you any question at any point in time during the session. The question can also be projected to drive better discussion, or you can save them for later. The poll feature is currently in pipeline. It should be made available to you in a week or two. These are the screenshots of how the UI is going to look like. Empowering presenters. Go truly mobile with ShowTime. You as a presenter can control this presentation using the ShowTime's presenter app while you're walking around on stage delivering your presentation. Or you can use a regular presentation clicker. Get feedback from your audience on how well your presentation is being received. Like I said before, as a presenter, you will get real-time likes for your slides, presentation ratings at the end of the talk, and you will also get to know about your slide level engagements. This is because your audience can go back and view completed slides that they found interesting and informative. You can measure your presentation performance and know what works and what does not using the ShowTime's analytics page. This we can refer once we are done with our talk. I will show that to you once this talk is completed. ShowTime lets you capture audience data as well. However, this is permission driven. If a user connects to your talk in the guest mode, you will not be able to see the particular profile detail. This is to ensure strict privacy concerns. ShowTime is a speaker's resume. You can publish a delivered talk and promote it on social media sites, your blogs and websites. This profile page also helps you to win more audiences for your upcoming talk, or it can be used by the speakers to promote their professional presentation skills and credentials. ShowTime is definitely not your run-of-the-mill presentation sharing platform. You do not just publish the slide decks, but also the audience engagement levels, which include likes, questions, comments, and ratings. I am now going to end the presentation, and you can give your feedbacks and ratings about the presentation. Okay, so ShowTime is an amazing tool, as you might have realized by now. But the original and the actual way to use ShowTime is via your internet browsers. I will now explain how it is done. As usual, we go to the website zoho.com/showtime. This is our homepage. As a presenter, you need to have a Zoho account to use this tool. Once you have signed up, you can go to the link showtime.zoho.com. This is the presenter's homepage, and these are all his presentations which are being displayed. You can either select one among these, or if you are planning to present a new slide, you can do so in two ways. Click on the New button. Here, you can either create a new presentation using our very own editor, Zoho Show, or you can choose to upload your presentation and ShowTime will render it for you. As a presenter, I am now going to present via ShowTime. So I now click on my presentation. This is how the screen will look like after I get into my presentation. If you look at the left pane, these are the slides that I will be presenting during my presentation. The presentation info tab will contain the details about your talks. You can type in a description, your name, and other details. Talks. A talk is a single specific delivery of a presentation. One presentation can have multiple talks. For example, I can have the same presentation and I can present it in different places. So every place will have a different talk. I am now going to present my slides. This time my audience key is going to be A, B, C, D. ShowTime's mobile apps. As a matter of fact, did you know that the current generation is spending more time online than with any other media? We are spending much of that digital time in mobile devices, and most of this time is spent in mobile apps. Therefore, apps are becoming the dominant digital form of interaction. And so, we at ShowTime have come up with two mobile applications, one for the host and one for the audience. The Presenter app. By using the Presenter app, you do not have to always stay tied to your laptop. Your viewers' attention is focused on your presentation by encouraging them to like your slides and send questions. You can download the app from the Play Store or the App Store, which means the app is available for Android as well as iOS. These are some of the screenshots taken from the app to give you all a feel of how the app is going to look like. The Viewers app. This Viewers app will be used by your audience. Using this, your audience can move back and forth between the slides during the presentation. Also, this puts less pressure on them as they can post comments anonymously. The app is available for Android and iOS platforms. Again, these are some of the screenshots taken from the app to give you a glimpse of the app. Anybody who loves to present and wishes to interact and engage with their audience can use ShowTime. Take virtual classrooms, live webinars, internal meetings, sales executives, presentation sessions in an event, or workshop trainings. Everywhere ShowTime is being used. And I have kept the best for the last. ShowTime is absolutely free. You may wonder why. This is because we believe that ShowTime is more than just a product. ShowTime is an experience. We want the presenter, that is you, to experience the thrill of delivering presentations the new way. And remember, valuable experiences are always priceless. In short, you can see where you connected with your audience and where you did not. So the next time you are on stage, you tighten things up and bring up that fickle attention span. It is time to bring life to your presentations. I am now going to end my presentation and we will take a look at the detailed analytics. Select completed talks that you can find on your left pane. Click on the presentation for which you are going to view your detailed analytics. Summary tab. Here you can give a quick summary about your talk. Detailed analytics tab. This will give you a complete detail of how you engaged your audience. For example, this is going to give you the time that was spent by you, the time that was spent by your audience, also your ratings. Move down the screen and you will find the number of likes per slide. I'm now hovering my mouse on the third slide, which shows it has got 2 likes. I have spent 22 seconds and my audience have spent 36 seconds. Questions tab. Here you can answer the questions that was posted by your audience. I have got 2 questions here. First question is, does your ShowTime support audio? It is asked by John. Sorry John, ShowTime does not support audio currently. However, we are working on the audio integration and it will be available very soon. We will notify you once it is out. Question 2. When is polling releasing? Like I said, polling will be released in a span of 2 weeks. Feedback. The feedback tab will show you the feedback that was given to you by your audiences, using which you are going to improve your presentations. I have got a pretty good feedback. Thank you for the feedback. Audience tab. The audience tab will give you the list of attendees who have attended your talk. These are my attendees for this session. In the audience tab, you can find the export icon in the right top corner. Clicking on the icon, you will be able to export your audience details either in CSV format or in Excel format. Publish tab. Here, you can give a short description about your presentation, its location, under which category does it fall, and other details, and you can publish your presentation and then share the link with your audience. This link will be used by your audience to access your presentation after any time your presentation is over. That is all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us for this session. If you have any questions, please write to us at support@zohoshowtime.com.